What's going on, guys? Kyle coming at you with another Magic the Gathering video. And first and foremost, before I dive into the video, I do apologize. I did take a little bit of a break from posting videos. I just kind of felt a little bit burnt out, just not saying because of posting videos and stuff like that on YouTube, but just a lot of like outside YouTube stuff kind of catching up to me, and I just needed like a little bit of a break from at least taking something away from just kind of making, like, giving myself a little bit more downtime for essentially just trying to take like a quick break. But today's video, we are gonna be diving into some Mono Black Devotion. It is a deck that I do frequent every so often. I feel like every time a set comes out, I always like to try out a Mono Black Devotion deck and see how it does. But essentially here the goal is, as you notice, most of the things in the cast and cost do cost at least 2 black mana, or at least have a black mana in the mana cost. And the idea here is we're just trying to build up an overall board devotion, and it gives us certain benefits, as if it makes like some of our removal spells cheaper, it eventually makes our Great Merchant in the end game be very punishable to our opponent if they can't deal with our board. But overall it just plays an interesting sense of, you know, everything has a higher devotion. And this deck is very interesting in what it's trying to do. You know, it's taking advantage of Dovin's veto for the idea of every time we gain life, our opponent loses that much life. We have cards that also allow us to gain life and also make our opponent lose life. We have things to recur things back from our graveyard, so we can get things back and play them again in case they do get removed to the graveyard. We do play Luris to get things back like that. There's just various different ways that you can essentially think about getting things back from our graveyard. Just essentially, I mean, as I've been away, I've also taken a break from Magic. As I've been away, I think Rogues is still like one of those decks that is very pesky and annoying. It throws things into our graveyard, so we do play cards to essentially allow us to bring those things back to the battlefield and allow us to kind of take advantage of those abilities. The one thing I will say, in this deck, we actually aren't playing a 3-cost spell that allows us to return back to creatures, up to 2 creatures with a mana cost 3 or less, to the battlefield. So we are playing a little bit different of a route, but we have some other ways of getting those things back. But overall, in a sense, we are trying to just, you know, create a board presence and also remove our opponent's creatures and hopefully just win by either devotion or just attacking our opponent down to their mercy. So we're gonna dive into some games. We're gonna see how the deck performs. Like I said, I've taken a break from making videos. I've also taken a break from Magic, so I am probably a little bit rusty, so I do apologize for the poor gameplay. Let's dive into some games. Opponent goes first, which I haven't decided to go first at all. I mean, it's playable. It's just unfortunately, like, my lands are my Agadiums. So either it's discard, or I mean mill, or it's probably mill, but white? Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'll just get my black mana now. I'm not gonna hold up a priority just for that. There's nothing I can play for 0 mana instant speed. Okay, so Luris enchantments. What's the, maybe it's like the mini, like you enchant a creature. I'm so confused. Earthen Lettuce. Okay. Still confused, but okay. I feel like I want to pay 3 life. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the card I thought it was going to be. All right, we'll play Deep Veto. I'm intrigued. Oh, so it's just Doom Foretold with Luris. Interesting. That was uneventful. Disappointing. Oh, wait. Didn't it say Luris? I'm confused. I could have swore it said Loris in the top corner. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage. I'm still perplexed by that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take 2. I'll let you take all the pain and discard some cards. Huh. If I can draw a 2-mana guy, I don't mind taking 2 to get that. Ito's pretty good. Leaves 2 open. Doesn't really do much. This is probably a better blocker. It's bigger too. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. They're gonna start taking damage when they start playing stuff, so there's that. We have a removal spell open. That's fine. I don't really care about Dancing Demands. Okay. Ooh, wow. Yay, we win. Opponent goes first again, jeez. I guess I'll keep. It's playable. I mean, I have a way to get to Archfiend, so just unfortunate that we're behind. Though I will say I'm happy I haven't seen a single rogue deck, so there's that. Okay, so we got white something. Mono white, whatever. Boros. A book. The darn book. Everyone's playing the book. My minions, rise up. What is Boros playing? Is it Jeskai? And they just have... Interesting. Crawling Barons. Okay. I mean, it's playable. Just missing land to fill in. Double keep. Ooh, fancy lands. What color is it? Black or blue? Got it. The Mir Rogues. Okay, they don't have anything. So, what are you playing? 4 colors. All... So, Grixis, something. Oh, now we have a hold up. They got something. I'll play this. Counter it? Kill it? Interesting. So they decide to play a Whirlwind Denial on that. Didn't draw land. Got it. Alright. How about we try Luris? You gonna burn it? Okay, they don't remove it. Interesting. I guess it's not causing any harm at the moment. Though if they Extinction Event, if they draw the mana, then Luris becomes a problem. Okay. So they choose to do that. They tap out, which is great for us. Which allows us to get just another black mana. Allows us to veto here. Then attack in and deal 4 this turn. We're missing their mana drops. Alright, that's fine. Sick burn, dude. Alright, we're just gonna remove the board. Got it. You may turn card any number of target creatures that have different converted mana cost X or less. Darn. It's like I have 3 and then nothing. I think, wait, hold on, let me do this. What am I doing? Let's do this, and then we'll make them lose 6. I was like thinking, I was hesitating, but I was like, that makes a lot of sense. It's maybe too slow if they can't kill the board. Do you like their top card? They need a body. That's a they're playing a very interesting deck here. Do they play any creatures? That is the real question. I mean, I have enough life to start drawing some cards. All right, play your heart's content, like you're playing like super hate, like right now. All right, and we are back. So I mean, it has been a minute since I guess I played Magic the Gathering, and I feel like I didn't see any rogue decks whatsoever, but it looked like there was a lot of decks that seemed to be playing the book in their deck. It seemed like I played a lot of Doom Foretold. I was just getting smoked in the rank queue with this deck, so unfortunately I don't think this deck is super competitive with the way at least I was getting queued up against matchup wise. But I mean, overall I do like a devotion deck. Maybe there's some things we could tweak. I was running into some mana issues, which is also a problem. Probably the Witch's Cottage is not great. I never really found a use for it when I did draw it. I'd rather just dig a little bit deeper, so maybe just to add more swamps. But overall, I mean, the deck has an interesting foundation. I just feel like it's just not there compared to some of the decks that are currently running around the meta as a whole. But overall, if you want a fun deck, you may have some of these cards already. Majority of the deck isn't super expensive. A lot of it's stuff that you may have already collected if you've splashed any of Mono Black. But it's a fun deck to try out if you want to play it. With that being said, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel out a lot. If you want to know when I post new videos, hit that subscribe button. We are on the cusp of 1,000 subscribers. I think the last time I checked, we were at like 980. I think was the goal. Who knows where we'll be, in the next few weeks, but I will be back in the next video. Have a good time.